Let's see Paul Allen's card.
He's not in there. Why would he be in his office at 3 o'clock? Where is he? Conference room.
Okay, I believe that is an L.
It is, in fact, an L.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Welcome back, everybody. It is, you know what? I thought it was Sunday night for a second. It is Monday. It is Memorial Day. Holy cow. I even said that I want to talk about Memorial Day, and I completely forgot about it. That is how bad my memory is going. It's definitely a stressful thing. Divinity has a new video up. Oh my gosh, she is on fire. I'm so proud of her. She's got 322 views and it hasn't even been up for an hour yet. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day. And Memorial Day, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about that later on. It's a bigger day than people realize, and the history of it is it's probably one of the most clouded holidays that we have, and I didn't realize it was changed from the name of Decoration Day to Memorial Day in 1971. And I think that's so weird. It's so... I don't know. It's odd. But anyway, I guess the term Decoration Day had too much connection to the Old South, and every chance that a politician gets to put down the South, it will continue to try to do that. But anyway, so last night I talked about LawTube Gate, and really thought it was over. I had some interesting comments today from it, the show. Most of them are all in favor. I'll just read those comments. I haven't had a chance to get back to them all. So that would be... Actually, that may not be a bad idea. Maybe I should... maybe I should edit them first. Let's go over the comments from last night. So if you're wondering about LawTube Gate, and I'm the one calling it LawTube Gate because the whole thing's silly, first of all. It's LawTube. That's a silly name. And Nick Rekieta came up with it. And I think he hates that he came up with that name. It is, it's just everything is something tube because you're making reference to YouTube. However, here I am. I'm broadcasting right now on Twitch and on Twitter. It's funny. It's always the biggest thing gets hit. Think about like brands, for instance. It's like, everybody knows like Q-tip. You call all cotton swabs Q-tips. You call photocopies Xeroxes. Let's see here. Liquid eraser or whatever. You always call that whiteout. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking back to when I took public relations. That was a big thing. I was talking about how brands, it's a double edged deal. Like, one, it's nice that your brand is so big that it becomes the default name for something, but at the same time, other people are calling possibly inferior products what yours is. It's like calling Pepsi Coca-Cola. So anyway, But of course, if you're from the South, you know that all soft drinks are Coke. They just have different flavors of Coke. So, like right now, I'm having the Dr. Pepper Coke. Anyway, so LawTube Gate, something I've come up with. It's play on LawTube, and anyway, the what happened was you had bring it up. There's people that'll be coming in that don't know. Care, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're well. I saw some of your stuff in Discord, and I will whatever videos you're talking about, I will not watch. Okay, I'll do it like you asked. But anyway, this LawTube stuff. Just to give I'm trying to do a quick recap. It is there's two channels, two creators. One is DUI guy, one is Legal Bites. And she's the one that's really becoming the center of the controversy at this point, because there would never be a controversy. Nobody would be talking about anything. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm very humbled that people listen to my channel. I'm very humbled. I'm very humbled that Care from Canada is in here right now. And the more people who come in to hear stuff, it's going to kill me the day when I don't know my subscribers by name. And I mean, already I've noticed I recognize avatars more than I do names. But I love having people in here and talking to them and everything else. But this on DUI guy was he's from Kentucky, and he went down to Fairfax on his own dime, did his own thing, and decided to go walk in and sit in the courthouse to watch the trial and then report on it every day. It's a bold move. It is a bold move. He's taking a lot of time off from work. Lawyers don't get vacation days. If you're not billing, you're not eating. Okay. If you're not billing, you have clients that are stuck. I mean, it's very stressful life. So he goes down there, he's doing this, and then he was doing his own streams. Then he was getting on like streams like Legal Bites. He's getting on streams like Nick Arcada, on Good Logic. I think he was on was it Legal Mindset? So he's on these different things, right? The guy is putting in like 20 hours a day. It's unbelievable. The dude's a machine. So, one day, it was the day of the, sure, I'll play the infamous moment, the nuclear bomb in the case. Here he goes. This is a minute.
Okay, this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame.
Objection, Your Honor. Argument.
I can ask that question.
Oh, ruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Now, the end of there was a little creative artistic value added to it. But anyway, so that he makes that comment, the TMZ guy does, right? And DUI guy is sitting in the front row of the in the gallery, and he is a jaw drop moment. It is a complete jaw drop for him and for, let's see here, there he is. There's the DUI guy. He's like, oh my gosh, knows the person behind him. Notice the lawyer for Amber Heard. She's laughing. Judge doesn't say anything. There's nothing about it. And bang, Snoop Dogg. Anyway, so we go on to like the next day, and when he was supposed to be on, he was scheduled to be on Legal Bites to go over, like I think at lunchtime he would do a real quick live update to everybody, tell them how the jury's reacting, how people in the courtroom, take everything in. Just he's our eyes, our ears, our nose, our touch. He's that guy who's there. Anyway, because of that reaction, supposedly, Legal Bites comes in and he just goes, "You can't come back on the show. That was unprofessional." She comes up with all this, thing, and she hides behind the skirt of saying that it's because of LawTube. Like she represents, it's a name, okay? This is just a name. Like Comicsgate is a name. Excuse me. It's a make believe, okay? Nick Ricciardo has already been like, I don't want to be any part of LawTube, and I'm the one who made the name up. I mean, this is stupid. I want to be part of a group. That's how I am. That's how you should be. So, RJ, dude, oh my gosh, I forgot you sent me messages today, dude. I've not had a chance to get back to them. I forgot to go back when I got back home. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I will check that out after this stream. But yeah, the guy with the dark hair, he was, and I don't know if he got banned or not. I think he might be the James guy they talk about. So yesterday I'm talking about all this stuff, and I think I'm going to go over the comments because I haven't had a chance to look at all the comments I got, and you guys will see, man. A lot of them are great. Some of them are just, I'm like, oh, well, I'm hated. So anyway, I'm used to being hated. But today, this is the big news that I wanted to give you an update with and everything, is that today, find out that is under Legal Bites Media is doing just like nuclear bombing of creators' content. I mean, just if you have any of her stuff up, now it's fair use. Like if you're using it to, to commentary, education, newsworthy, because this is very newsworthy. She had 1 million viewers a day during this trial. You are very newsworthy if you're getting 1 million viewers a day. I mean, you are CNN. I'm trying to think. That's like Tucker Carlson numbers, and I think he's like near the top. He's like 1.3 million or something like that, or 1.4 million. I mean, she's outdoing every show on CNN, MSNBC, all of those dedicated news networks. This little chick in California, attorney, is getting better, a real sanction. It's unbelievable. I mean, 1 million people is a huge audience. So, I mean, I don't know why it was such a big deal to her, but she's trying to now, they're trying to erase it from history. And you guys know the internet, man. The internet never forgets. And when this happens, it goes down that rabbit hole, and it gets worse and worse. And so today I've already seen there's like several streams where there have been takedown notices handed out, and we're talking about like strikes. Like, so on YouTube, how that works is that you have to file a legal response to somebody. You got to say, I have legal reasoning. This is a copyrighted material. So she's saying that just because she created it, and she didn't even create it, there's a bunch of people on there. I mean, you can be so argumentative about the idea behind it. All she did was sit there and slap on her logo. She's not her cameras in the courtroom. She's not using her platform. It's YouTube platform. It's really, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I missed that. Okay, I'm going to have to go check that out. And by the way, she is just killing it with videos. She, I thought behind her that counts. It's the thought behind everything that counts. Oh. I love Karen Canada. But anyway, yeah, so now you're striking these people, and here's the one that got me was there's a guy, and he's changed his stuff now to like snake bites. So she's created an enemy because she had his stuff taken down. It's you get 3 strikes in YouTube over your lifetime. So you do this for 20 years, and all of a sudden 1 week you get 3 strikes. Everything you've ever put up is gone. You have no access to your channel anymore. All of your subscribers are gone. Everything. And people count on this as income. And, you know, it doesn't take a lot of money for this to be a second job, for this to be an income-based thing. It doesn't take a lot of viewers for this to become a full-time job. This is it's a miraculous platform. All the social media is. If you can manipulate it properly to get it into where you're viewed as a legitimate source, but it's, I don't know. So anyway, like I said, the whole thing is there's now coming copyright strikes. I did some Twitter research on it, and man, people are just hammering down. And it's getting worse and worse for her. Now, let me tell you, when I say worse and worse, it's not that bad. That's weird. Let's see here. I'm looking at Social Blades. So, let me bring this up. I'm going to bring you guys over here. So, what happened was she started getting these started going down. Her viewership numbers. Okay, do you see this? Oh, gosh, I hate when this thing's like that. I'm going to put this back here. Though you get a larger screen. Okay, so this is Social Blades. It goes back to the 17th of May. This is Wednesday. I mean, look at this. That's video views. Oh, okay. I messed that up. Video views. Because before I brought y'all over here, there's 2 things here. I don't know what's going on here. So, but anyway, she hit 250,000 subscribers, right? And like on this day, because she's hitting, and she has 1 million views a day. Wait a second here. Video views. That's showing 25 million? Holy crap. The numbers I saw are way off. Man. No, wait, these may not be full views. So views are it's a weird way how views are done. Okay, oh wow, I didn't even see that either. That's awesome. Okay, so it's weird how views are done. Like views on, they have to be like 2 minutes, or it's like 1.5 minutes, maybe something like that. So if you have a subscriber, if you have a content creator that you really like and you want to help support them, play their stuff while you're getting ready in the morning. Play their stuff in your car. Play your stuff, you're sitting at the doctor's office, something like that. But even if you don't want to hear it, just mute it and just, if you play it, that gives them a full view. All right. It was too short. It doesn't count as a full view. I got a feeling that Social Blades is like this 24 million stuff. This is all coming from uncounted views, whereas on YouTube it was showing like 1 million views a day. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is these numbers, and they're pretty accurate here on subscribers. Because I did this once to see how it added up. And because I keep my subscribers off, not for anything. There's no nefarious reason for it. I just don't like looking at the number. Whether I have 1 subscriber or 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to sit here and I don't ever want to become that person that frets. It's like when I got 500 subscribers, I was so honored, and I still am, so honored by that I want to do a special commemorative show, and I'll do the same thing when we hit 1,000. So, but anyway, so here's the thing with Legal Bites. So she was hitting 6,000 a day. See this? She should have hit 6,000 on this day, but instead lost 5,000. So there's an 11,000 swing right there. Should have hit the same thing again. Because, see, all this is kind of like algorithmic. Am I saying that right? Guys, I'm a great letter writer. I'm a horrible speaker. But you can see, it all goes by trends. And it's amazing how everything's a trend on YouTube. This is just a YouTube channel as far as using it. You could do other things, find out like tweets and stuff like that, but she doesn't have very many Twitter followers. So anyway, it's going up. So this is a big swing, right? Now Sunday comes. I don't know if everybody just took off work at Social Blades or what, but see, the numbers are the same for views and everything. So it doesn't make sense to me what happened on Sunday, why that's not there. But then today, where there's no trial, there's no new stuff, it's down 1,000 subscribers. So these are people that went in and they were like, no, I heard the drama last night. I'm going in, I'm taking it off. Now, I don't know. What is it Kentucky DUI guy? Let's see if I can find him. Let me go do another flip here. Anyway, in the meantime, I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. I hope you were very rested. See, I'm trying pathetically to try to talk while I'm doing something else, and that just sounds stupid. I mean, I sounded so dumb. Kentucky. How do you spell Kentucky? That's right. DUI guy. Oh, there we go. Oh, no way. Oh. This is vicious. Okay. Real quick here. Look at this. Wednesday is when the stuff broke, right? Between Wednesday and Thursday. That's where everything went to crap for Legal Bites. Check this out. Hang on here. I'm going to switch this over. Yeah, that's the problem, RJ. I spelled it like that, and it didn't pop up right. No. That's not what I'm saying. It's like you have to watch like 90 seconds of the total thing to count. Yeah, it's a weird thing like that. Just don't ever worry about it. If you like it, you like it. Oh, hey ID, hey Dragon Man, glad to see you guys here. Yeah, here's what's funny, RJ, is that my numbers for views are astronomical compared to my subscribers. It counts for if you're monetized, your views do, but it doesn't. My views do not equal subscribers. You totally hooked me. You got me in there. All right, hang on. Don't stop distracting me. You know I'll forget, and then next thing you know, we'll be talking about llamas or something. Whoops, hang on here. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. Let's go to this share screen. Sorry, man. This is the care got me on that. Okay, by then. All right. So look, remember I said look at Legal Bites, and it was Wednesday. Was her thing? It was Wednesday. So Thursday she lost 5,000 subscribers. Look at how many subscribers went up for. This is crud. This is Kentucky. It's the DUI guy, right? So his thing is Kentucky DUI guy. And so on Wednesday, he got 8,000. All of a sudden, he started trending up. He was getting more subscribers than Legal Bites was. He started off here. I mean, look at how many he's got. He's now got 226,000. And she is at 240,000. He'll have more than her probably. Let's see here. She took a dive on Wednesday. 3, 4, 5 days of no net things. So, and he'll have probably by Friday, by the time the jury reads their verdict, he'll have as many as her. So when she made the bombshell about him, she had 250,000 subscribers to his 184,000 subscribers. On Wednesday, she had 250,000. He had 184,000. It's just amazing that there's such a swing there. See, when he started on her platform, or as far back as I can go, is on the 17th of May. She had 204,000. He had 148,000. So, yeah, she had a bigger thing, but it's not astronomical. When you get to a certain point, it doesn't matter anymore. But, yeah, he's getting ready to pass her soon with total subscribers. But this is the big number. This is the day that she lost 5,000 subscribers. He gained 24,000 subscribers. That is unbelievable. So this is what, and all this, it all goes back to, she still continues to do this. And I'm only talking about this because now she's taken down, I saw a channel that was taken down that had 136 subscribers. I mean, 136. This is somebody who just started. And they're trying just as hard as she is. All right? You don't know what their subscribers could be. You don't know anything. I mean, this is just, it's a small guy. Why would you strike a small guy? I don't understand that. To me, that's the first time I've ever been like, I don't like what she's doing. Okay? Like, I don't have the flip side of the argument there where I can defend what she's doing. Now, you can sit there and say, yeah, I've not bought subs. I don't even buy Subway, dude. I don't know, that got me tickling. I don't even buy Subway, dude. Anyway, so I expect it to continue to be vicious, and now it's, man, I wish I had some of these people. I wish, if y'all saw, Divinity's page, I'm sure everybody has by now. She's really kicking it out of here. But there's another guy, where did he go? Why do I always mess these up? Okay, that's Legal Bites. So she is scheduled for tomorrow at 8:45. Verdict Watch Day 1. Hang on, so let's see what she had for. I mean, this one. Let's see her videos. I know I'm not sharing with you guys. So she did not do, her last video was 2 days ago. 3 days ago, she did Closing Arguments. Her video for Closing Arguments had 944,000 views, YouTube saying. Yesterday, she had spoilers, Gone Girl, Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, it had 172,000 subscribers. So she's not hurting. Not hurting at all. Last week, like I said, she's getting 1 million a day. She's getting 1 million, and then she was on live, and then she'd do a recap, and the recap was pulling in 250,000. I mean, that's just, God, man, that's just crazy type stuff. I mean, that's like, you might as well be a bit farmer at that moment, because you're just, a Bitcoin farmer, because you're just printing it out, man. Just printing it out. But yeah, 8:45 tomorrow she'll be on. I'll be tomorrow at 9, and this is a good segue. And so tomorrow at 9, I'm going to, hopefully it's 9. Might be a little bit after 9. Depends how I wake up. Chick-fil-A messed up my order on Saturday. I'm kind of mad about that. So I may go to Chick-fil-A and say, yeah, I want my sausage biscuit. I don't want a sausage muffin. They gave me a sausage muffin. They said, do you want egg and cheese on that? After I said sausage biscuit, I said, no, I want a sausage biscuit. They proceeded to give me a muffin with no cheese, no egg. That was on the tag. And I'm like, who eats a muffin? It's the worst tasting thing in the world. It's like eating a hockey puck. It's like a sawdust hockey puck. And it's a whole wheat English muffin. I'm sitting here going, on Memorial Day weekend? Really? It's just, it sucks so bad. So bad. Go back there and tell them I want chicken mace. I think she tried to put ears. Dude, I love the way you speak, ID. That's just it. And this stuff is funny. It's funny to me because she doesn't have to do anything. The best thing to have happened if she didn't say a word. You know how it always is. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of a good example now. Either, okay, if you get caught, own up to it. And if something's not a big deal, don't make it a big deal. I don't understand the principle. What type of drive do you have to have in your system to say, I am standing up for this court in Virginia, and she's in California? Well, I mean, I'll tell you how weird that is. Okay, one, Virginia's a Commonwealth. They're different. They're slightly different than any. There's 4 Commonwealths. The way they do their laws, they're a little bit different. I'm telling you from a law school perspective. So, like, in law school, it's like, you do, like, I mean, I went to school in Tennessee. So, Tennessee is, you do Tennessee law, and then Tennessee law is common law, and, like, every state east of the Mississippi is pretty much the same. You go to the west of the Mississippi, and the way they do laws there are different. And I don't know how to explain it. I just know that it's not as clear cut as like a common law is. I think there's called, what is theirs called? Like modern law or something. I don't know. But you know, like theirs is always focused on water rights. I know I joke about it, but it's basically that. I've not heard from Tennessee Trash. I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Are you talking about me? Oh, dude, I hate to hear you had a bad weekend. Dude, I hate to hear that. Cool Frog is sick of hearing about Depp and Heard. I could hear about Depp for a while. That dude's just cool. But she just is. Yeah, and here's the thing. This is what I'm getting to. This is what I love having RJ for. He's so elegant in the way he speaks. It really sums up what I'm trying to get to. You don't, if you want, if you're sorry and you just want to go away, you wouldn't be out there striking channels. That's the key. Just say, okay, bye. You know, it's, yeah, it's, you know what? It just reminds me of Amber Heard. It just reminds me of Amber Heard. And it's so weird. I'll tell you guys something else. Why does this matter when it doesn't matter? Okay. You should go to a bar association meeting. The legal community is very, very small. And man, do they talk about everybody. Oh my gosh. If you want Days of Our Lives type soap opera drama, just hang out with a legal secretary from a big city that's been in the business for 20 years. I love this. Hurting out. Yes. It's just, and you know, here's something else, of course, like when lawyers apologize, it makes me half sick because it's the whole play the victim card. That is such a, and it's Hillary Clinton is the one, and I promote it. I promote it all the time. I'm like, victimize yourself. And you should never be a victim. A victim's 90% of the time, being a victim's a shameful thing. You know, that's, you should never want to be the victim. You should always be able to overcome adversity. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting caught up in my words because at the same time, I don't want to act like I'm despondent to people who have real problems, who are victim of stuff. You know, there's something like someone who is in a car crash. And it's a no-fault car crash. You know, a DUI hits them or something like that. Yeah. Man, that's not your fault. But that's also why they're called accidents. But you don't want to be a victim. You know, you don't want to wake up thinking you're a victim. And it's Hillary Clinton. Yeah. I'm sorry and I apologize. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Yes, Dragon Man, so put it in. Again, you guys are pulling me across the finish line of this. You're putting together the words that I'm trying to think of. And I appreciate this. But yeah, being a victim is how a person exercises their power now. It's a virtue signaling. It's like, you don't wear a mask. You don't care about the children. It's like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? You know, you don't care about my health. You don't care about my grandma. It's like, no, I mean, it's not that. I don't sit around thinking to myself, if I fart in my living room, I don't think to myself that you might have heard it walking your dog outside. I mean, it's normal people don't sit around trying to be a victim. It's like, it's that virtual signature thing. I'm so much more powerful now that I am a victim. And the person that I always think of is the mother of invention of victimization is Hillary Clinton. And she has said it herself. And you go back, she is always a victim of something. She is the victim of a vast right-wing conspiracy. People are victims around her. Do you know that Clintons know something like 80 people that have committed suicide? They're just victims. The Clintons are victims of all these people committing suicide. You know, what is going on, right? I don't know. You shouldn't thrive for it. But unfortunately, that's not what we have. So, I want to start talking about the Texas stuff because that's some of the new stuff that's come up. But also, I promised you guys we would go through some of these comments here on my stream. And because I haven't had a chance to go through them all, They may be boring. I may just stop. They may make me cry, and I'll have to run away. I'm going to delete my account. I'll never come back. I'll join the nunnery. Hey, you know what? Has there been a transgendered nun yet? I mean, that might be, oh, hey, transgendered priest. That'll be, and I'm Catholic. So, okay, so like this is cool. I can make fun of this. Right? That's all you gotta do is say that you're somebody. But I just figured that's gonna be the next thing. Since the media is telling us that, it's telling the Catholic Church how they have to give somebody communion. Never mind that that's the sacrament of Christ. But still, just whatever. Let's see here. You guys on this? Yeah, this is always a mistake. So, look at me. I am brave. I'm letting you guys read my stuff. Alright, here we go. These are some of the ones I saw earlier. I was like, oh, awesome. I don't know how I replied to her. I was like, I don't know what I said. I'm going to make you guys have to go look for it. You're deviating too much. I really want to say, is that supposed to be TOO? I don't know. I'm wrong. Darling, you're going around 54 blocks to explain the story. Yeah, I know. I'm a talker. Oh, look at this. Who is the expert? Who doesn't identify himself? I said I'm the expert. Why would we believe someone who doesn't dare to let us know who he is or where he gets info? He sounds like DUI guy in slow motion, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was. That is awesome, Janice. Thank you. DUI guy has been wrong more than he's been right. I don't know if he has or not. So I'm not because I don't know. And James from court doesn't know what is going on half the time. He's just guessing. Sounds like he'll be a very successful lawyer, if you ask me. So I choose to watch the professional attorneys. Everyone can choose who they want to follow, but it's silly to diss the real attorneys who act and speak professionally. I guess that I did that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's funny because I don't know who I did. I guess I'm dissing. I don't know. I'm dissing them all. I diss them all because it's silly. Dude, you don't have a clue what you're talking about. Moi? I don't have a clue what I'm talking about? Awesome. You don't know what Big Face was even talking about. Do you guys ever see Office Space? That just makes me think of the O-Face. Oh, is Vol Storm here? Vol Storm! Awesome! He's, that's awesome. It's good to be seen. Yeah, just remember, you can't say that to a cop when you're not wearing pants. You need a break from the news. Well, we're just going to joke and make fun of all that. We're making fun of me. Okay? This is what's great. See here. You don't know what Big Face she was talking about. It was her O-Face. O. DUI guy caused a bit of controversy. God, this is a lot. In the courtroom, he was constantly trying to draw attention to himself, exaggerated facial expressions, and shifting around in his chair. What? There are people that have tics and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying that's the case here, but it just seems weird to say they're constantly trying to draw attention to themselves. If I was trying to draw attention to myself and I'm in the front row, I think I'd have a t-shirt on that had like a hashtag or a @DUI guy, right? I mean, when you have like the link, your address to your YouTube page or to your Twitter account or something, that's how you draw attention to yourself. Anyway, listen to this. Kind of hard to call yourself an expert. Expert. No, It's not hard to call it at all, especially when you realize that we're supposed to always trust the experts, but yet we don't know who the experts are or why we're supposed to trust them. They are the infamous they. If you ever heard somebody say in a conversation like, they say that smoking is not bad for your health. That's a joke. Whatever tube is listening to me in a robot, AI, whatever. Not encouraging people to smoke. I don't think you can do that. You can't encourage people to drink or do drugs or anything fun. So anyway, but that used to be commercials for cigarettes, had doctors on there. Let's see here. Hard to call yourself an expert when you don't know names. Oh man, if names is what it takes to be an expert, I am not an expert. I'm sorry. You don't know references. Probably. You don't know much of anything about the topic you're discussing. Well, I know that the ellipsis is 3 periods. And you use it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And here you've got 4 periods, 3 periods, did good, 3 periods, did good, 2 periods, 2 periods, 2 periods, 3 periods. So I do know that you don't know how to use the ellipsis. Okay, this person, I did the easiest thing I could. This is Logic XX. That'd be so hard for me not to put a third X on there. That's unsubscribing from LB. I haven't watched them for a month or so now because I really don't like the sense of LB in her community was, even before DUI guy drama. See, that sounds reasonable. That just sounds reasonable. And I will get back to all these and reply to them personally off the air here. The girl standing in line did get paid and was given the band if she wanted to sell it on eBay. Oh, this Solanas Parlor does have. I've seen this quite a few times. So this is talking about DUI guy standing in line. He got kicked out of line, and there's a lot of thoughts that it was somebody turned him in. Runkles, he's from Canada, so that's a hell of a trip to make. Yeah, I don't know. Hogue partners with Legal Bites. He has been called a lot of stuff lately. I don't know why. I guess because he's only on Legal Bites thing. And then is Bytes sharing revenue? I heard something the other day, and I think she isn't. And you don't have to share revenue. Okay, that's not part of the thing. It's etiquette to you share your stream with people. So you let people come on your stream because that's a name and a brand that you've built. They come on your stuff, and that helps them to build their stream, their name. The key example of all this is go back to the Rittenhouse case and Nick Rekieta. He was the only one that was covering it like how everybody's covering the depth stuff now. Rekieta was covering it like crazy. Everybody who was getting on there, like Joe, Good Logic, he went from like 4,000 subscribers to like 50,000 subscribers just being on there like 3 or 4 times. So that's where you're getting rewarded. If you make a bunch, yeah, I think it's cool. Like send somebody, a thank you card, right? I mean, but it has nothing to do with and monetization. That doesn't even count. It's all about the super chats, like how people they want to they want to pay for your time. They're like, I've listened to this enough that I feel like I'm going to toss some money in. That keeps them going. You know, it's so fun because there's a group where like they set up a thing where like, oh man, you know, I'm trying to buy a new monitor. And so it's like, I just use monitor because I am realizing I need a monitor. Because like right now I don't know what you guys are saying at all. I need to go back and look. But anyway, so they'll set up stuff like that. And let's see here. I'm just going back and looking at this. Yes, so true, so true. Oh, thanks, Dragon Man. Well, you know, it's sad. I wanted to bring up something about the Texas thing, and I think you'll like what I'm going to say because it's not going to be in depth. I just want to put something out there. I want to plant I got a seed of doubt. I want to plant in everybody's minds. But anyway, so back to this. It's all this. I don't know, the revenue sharing thing. That's a weird thing, and people are weird about money, and you just have to realize that that's what capitalism's great about it. Okay, it doesn't mean one thing or another. And if people didn't like it, I mean, nobody's complaining about being on their stream. You know, nobody. If they don't care, then we shouldn't care. We shouldn't care anyway. Don't get between people and money. Yeah, Marlene, Jefferson did not believe in a creator, so I think you missed your metaphors. No. Who is your creator? Did you spring up out of the ground like a Melungeon? If you guys don't know who Melungeons are, it's you need to look that up. But anyway, everybody has a creator. Everybody does. You have a mom and a dad. Or you got two daddies and one mom. I don't know how it works anymore. Mean Girls Club was formed when Legal Bites and Emily got all the... Oh, look at this. When Legal Bites and Emily got the balls of all the simps. Oh my gosh. I thought they could cancel the DUI guy because they got him to 200,000 subs. Newsflash. He brought the real information to the Mean Girls Club, not from the comfort of childish, gaudy playrooms. Vile women, scamber... Oh my gosh, would be proud of them. Straight from AH's playbook. Professionals, I think not. They're hoping many thousands are more wake up to their true agendas, themselves bullying, canceling, and gaslighting many tens of thousands of people who actually thought these lawyers had integrity. Donating some of their earnings to the kids' hospital or just pledging. Wow, that was a powerful response. You know, watch him trying to bomb while he lost. Okay, now this is cool because this is a little bit of conspiracy here. I'm this will be the last one I read. Okay, I just wanted to go in because I saw the. I love the one that like what calls you the expert. I've been following DUI Guide, this is from Pam Butler, for the past couple of weeks, just for the experiences behind the scenes at the trial and the jury response video. I've been trying to figure this out since I watched him trying to get to the bottom of why he lost his line sitter. Paid $4,000 for a spot in the line, then got kicked out of the last day of court. Then when he was live streaming and found out about this, which is he's not allowed back on to Legal Bites thing. It seemed this is all related. He's being outcast by the whole community. I've seen him hanging with since the beginning. He is only one I've followed religiously. Are the others jealous and undermine his place in line that last day? That's the problem, man. A lot of people have said that. Or is it Amber's team? I found you because no one else is talking about it. Could you please post a bio about yourself? It would be nice a face to put to the voice. Oh, you'll become another regular for me. Thanks for helping get us figured out. Well, Pam, I appreciate it. I am faceless for a reason. You ever see Deadpool? Yeah, my face just looks like a deep fried avocado. So that's why I'm faceless. Yes, I do suck. Um, I don't read the chat. I can't. There's too much going on here. That is true. That's very true. He actually wrote a Bible. Jefferson wrote a Bible of his own, and was very much into it. In fact, dude, it doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. So, anyway, so that's the update. The big thing is that they're now these little guys, man. I'm a little guy, and if she strikes me, that's a lot of work I've put into to get to be a little guy, to get to be a guy. Now that I know who all's here, and I say something, I start laughing at myself because I know you guys are just ready to tear that to shreds. It took a lot of work for me to get to be a guy, and anyway, it's taking them down. I mean, what advantage does that give you? What is your brand that you're protecting? It's like I said earlier about how everybody calls a cotton swab a Q-tip, right? Does Q-tip lose money by people calling them that? Or are they getting free publicity? I'll tell you what, I've had cotton swabs and I've had Q-tips. And I won't buy cotton swabs anymore. Q-tips deserve the extra dollar. It's just a better product. And that's the whole key here. If she's putting out a better product, then people will always go. But what it is that this looks like, the optics on this is horrible. And it looks like it is vindictive and it is trying to erase history, which is the internet. It is going to be the internet, and they're not going to forget this. Whatever happens in the future, it'll come back. We just all know it. Whereas if you just say, I screwed up. I mean, trust me, guys, look, whatever I said tonight, whatever I say whenever, I screwed up. I am the most fallible person in America. I don't know how I make it down the stairs. I regularly check to make sure I remember to zip my zipper. Okay? I wish I had button flies because those usually get buttoned. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, man. You're a man after my own heart right here. I've spent hours looking for like gourmet toilet paper. I'm like, what is the better stuff? There has to be something better out there. Do I really think that somebody as sophisticated and debonair and suave as Barack Obama is using Cottonelle like I'm using? No, I think he probably has something better. And I want the Oprah Winfrey brand of toilet paper, right? But yeah, I'm totally that. Yeah, it's got to be single ply, the aloe and E. If it has flowers printed on the toilet paper, won't be bought. I have no idea why there's flowers printed into the toilet paper. I'm like, what are you doing here? 2-ply, it comes apart. Just make a thicker piece of toilet paper. It's not hard. And then Charmin, they made their rolls narrower. Oh, dude, that messed up the whole system. Ballstorm, thank you. I mean, honestly, there's a few things that you need to have in your life. I'll tell you what, I will vouch for the MyPillow. I thought it was going to be a total gimmick, and I love those. I absolutely love them. And there are things you should spend money on. The chair you sit in all day, gotta have a good one. And who cares? Like, I don't care if it's sandpaper as long as it's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, Grim. Hey, bud. Listen, man. I just saw Divinity, who I just met yesterday. She has a video up, and you're in it. It's maybe it's the two back or something like that. I'll have to try to find it again for you. But anyway, it's at the end, and Good Logic is talking. And it has Grim's Bar with a super chat, and that is what it ends with. And I was talking about you last night, and I just had to wonder. I was like, did she remember that? If she did, man, that's an awesome memory. So yeah, you got to check that out. You know what? Do yourself a favor, man. Get it. You just get it. Yeah, it's they're not that expensive when you think about the amount of time. Gosh, how much would you pay for a good night's sleep? I don't know what happens, man. I just was watching the thing and I was like trying to get to the good parts. It's at the end. I'll find it. Let's see here. Look, I'm putting everything on hold so I can stick my tongue out and bite it while I type. And then, no. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Gosh, she's about to pass me in subscribers, man. She had like 100 yesterday. No, excuse me, not yesterday. Thursday? Or was it yesterday? I don't know. I think it was like 150 or something of her subscribers. And she is just killing it with these videos. And she's got 18,000 views. Let's see here. Is it this one? No. Maybe it is.
The first thing that I want to do is to say that, and I'm sorry, that I'm always trying to learn.
Whoops.
But
No, it's not that one. She does a great job of this. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's like, it is at least 13 hours ago. That video. I think that's it. The one with Good Logic and Ricada. Anyway, at the end, you do a super chat. I was like, oh man! I was there with my wife. She was sitting next to me. I was like, oh look, there's Grim. So, anyway, okay, let's move on here. Where's that? No opinion allowed for your comment. What? Wait a second. I'm confused, guys. You got me messed up here. Hang on. Are you guys being blocked in the thing? You got me messed up here. Hang on. I hear myself now. Are you guys being... No? Right? I don't know what you guys are saying. I can't keep up with the chat. You guys are... Oh, gosh. That is not what I meant to happen. Sorry, y'all. Oh, her video. Oh. Yeah, I'm an idiot, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Go to no opinions allowed. Hang on, I'll bring you back up. Alright, which one is it? Which one are you talking about? Gosh, of course. Cool Frog's got it already. Ah, crud. I got you guys. You're doing this just so you can see how my mind works, aren't you? See, I can't click it. Alright, here we go. Oh, hang on here. I hope she doesn't kill me. She's awesome. Where'd my sound go?
Some mild noises, but the judge was having none of it today.
You know this You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame. doesn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I can ask that question.
Ruled.
So
I mean, he did
stand to gain
laugh.
nothing from this.
Is this what
I'm
you're
actually
talking? Is
putting
this the one you're
myself
talking about?
kind of in the target of TMZ,
There
a
you
very
go.
litigious
Good answer.
organization, and I'm not seeking.
Yeah, Knoxville's having a
So you may-
polar
you're welcome to
vortex.
speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you aware that
Ben
Mr.
Chu
Jeff's
liked that.
attorneys were
He did.
well
Mhm.
I wonder if it might be possible to play the.
Is this the one you're talking about, RJ?
I think the audience is.
Am I supposed to see something?
Interesting.
So
Whose
good.
video is it? I
This
just want
is
to make sure I
mine.
don't get a copyright claim
It's
on.
mine. Well, it's a
It's on
clip
your
of
channel?
us, so it's yours.
It's clipped. It's your clip. It's
It's
clipped
yours.
of you.
Are you going to
you.
strike yourself, Alina?
Oh no, she'll probably
Who-
strike
on
me.
Whose channel is it?
It's on your channel. It's a
Oh,
clip
okay.
Your
well,
channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, wait a second. I'm gonna flip this. Don't you
It might be
strike
my
me.
channel, sure.
Okay, let me see here.
Kurt doesn't know where he put it.
I didn't really put it anywhere, so I'm not technically.
Just so you know, this is completely used for fair use. We're talking about this. Like, this guy has got really bad hair. And I don't know who this is. This guy, this is the dude that looks like Gandalf. This guy's really cool. Ron Coleman, I think is his name. His YouTube, his Twitter is vicious. Oh my gosh, I almost said I don't know who this guy is. Oh, that's a bad pause. Yeah.
I'm not sure where it exists.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
A ju-
Alrighty. You want me
No,
to play it?
Yep. Turn on the audio and watch the audience. See if LawTube has some thoughts about this clip.
Okay.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame. doesn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I can ask that
Okay.
question.
Ruled.
Can we
So
I mean, he did
stand to gain
laugh.
nothing from this. I'm actually putting
Yeah, but how's
myself
that overruled?
kind of in the target of TMZ,
There
a
you
very
go.
litigious
Good answer.
organization.
This is
And
great
I'm not
commentary, I have to
seeking
say.
any 15 minutes here. So you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking. Amber
Yeah,
Heard as a
I know.
client.
We all know this.
Oh, hardly. I find that to
Oh
be
yeah, there he is. But look at her laugh too. Am I supposed to find something else about this? I don't know what I'm supposed to find, guys. RJ, I'm lost, dude. I'm lost at what you wanted to find. But anyway, check out Divinity stuff, man. It's she does a good job. She does a real good job. Okay, let's see here. Where's the one? Oh. I put this in the where's my stuff? Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show. So this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna change gears. We're gonna do a little bit of that Texas shooting just because this broke today. And I think you guys are gonna love this. If you remember, I don't remember when I said it, but I know I said this at one point. You guys remember Eric Holder, who's Attorney General under Obama? He got held in contempt of Congress, but nothing ever happened to him. Anybody associated with Donald Trump got held in contempt of Congress, and they put them in jail. How the heck that happened, I don't know. But anyway, Eric Holder, contempt of Congress, admitted, well, he got held in contempt because he wouldn't go in front of Congress and answer questions about the Justice Department's Fast and Furious, what they called it. What is it? Sting op, whatever. And what it was they went to ATF holders and told them to sell guns to people that came in there that they knew wouldn't be allowed to buy guns, and that the ATF was going to give them to pass so they could, trace them to these drug cartels or something. Anyway, you find out that what they were doing was they were trying to increase, our government was trying to increase gun crime in Mexico and along the border so they could push a anti-gun agenda. So, I mean, that's all fact stuff, man. It's all factual out there in testimony and everything. Check this out. What do you think about this? So the store where the school shooter guy's rifle was linked has now been linked to a cartel case. Now, this is from the New York Post. All right. Texas gun store where team because AR-15 before the rampage was previously part of an ammunition smuggling case involving the Mexican drug cartel, according to Immigration and Customs Enforcement. In 2009, a businessman from Uvalde's neighboring town of Eagle Pass was accused of trying to smuggle more than 10,000 rounds of ammunition into Mexico. There are people that have gone to jail in Mexico because they have found loose 22s. Just 22s. I mean, the most common cartridge in the world. And they found like in the ashtray or something. I think I probably have them in my pocket, probably. I mean, they're small. They get everywhere, you know? It's hard to keep up with these things. Anyway, the firepower was purchased at Oasis Outback LLC in Uvalde, the same gun shop where Ramos, I don't know. The guy that was deprived of ever fulfilling his dream of being transgendered, 100% transgendered. He was just I don't know, what do you call it when they wear women's clothing and identify as a woman? I don't know. I'm not one of these people. I don't know this. I don't keep up with stuff. So, businessman Fred Farhat, what a name. The owner of Farhat's Boots and Jeans. I don't know. You'd think that you at least sell hats. I mean, you got a place. It's like, oh, hey, honey, I need to go to the Boots and Jeans store. What? Is this real life? Do people really have boots and jeans stores? It's like, what do you got? Well, we got boots and we got jeans. I mean, yeah, I understand that if it's like custom stuff or like high dollar denim, you know? But boots and jeans. Don't you have a Walmart? About 10,000 rounds of 223 and 5.56 ammo, which is basically the same. In 3 separate transactions in a 3-hour period. That's weird. Why are 3 different transactions? They have to go. I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because he couldn't load it all up into his car. That's very significant, and it's close to the border, so you know where it's going, said Davey Aguilera, a retired agent with the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, who previously led the ATF office in San Antonio. These are the people that were involved in Fast and Furious. This guy is telling you right here. It's very significant, and it's close to the border, so you know where it's going. Hint, hint. We had Fast and Furious. This guy's a retired officer. He doesn't care anymore. It's obviously going to a bad guy to sell, transport, or to use it. The general public is not going to buy that much. You know, that's funny that would be their comment because I know dudes that do buy that much. But yeah, you got Border Town. You got I don't know. It's just weird, right? So let's see here. Oasis Outback did not break the law with the sale since there's nothing requiring the store to track or report the purchase of the bullets. After making the ammo purchases with the help of 2 conspirators, I wonder who the conspirators were. Farhat took the ammunition to his business and repacked it. He put it in boots boxes, or put it in boots. These boots were made for shooting. The Fed said he and his married accomplices. Why does that matter? His married accomplices? Your Honor, the accomplice was married. Tried to drive the ammo across the border into Mexico, but crashed into with another car before they could make it across the border. The bullets were destined for a Mexican drug cartel, citing court documents. The wife and Farhat were caught He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, while she was sentenced to 30 months in federal prison. The woman's husband escaped to Mexico and is still at large. So he now has Farhat Jeans in Mexico. There's your shooter trying to do. He's got Angelina Jolie lips there. That's so sick. Nobody wears a hoodie with no shirt underneath it unless Oasis was the transfer store for assault rifle Ramos bought online with a Georgia gun dealer, meaning the Uvalde shop, took the information from him and completed the background check. Yeah, there's no way. Here's the thing. That supposedly came in on his 18th birthday. Jeez, there's so many weird things going on there. But yeah, I saw this, and after talking about let's see here. Let's go. Okay, the official for past NRA endorsements. Oh, geez, losers. Yeah, I saw this though. This was sent to me by a friend, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this goes to what we've been talking about." Like this whole thing. If you follow Uncle Salty Cracker, yeah, I don't know if it's the same store that was with Fast and Furious, but the ammo sale, it was in 2009. They said, so that fits the timeline. And still the ammo was going there. I mean, they knew that's where it was going. I mean, come on. There's just so much stuff going on there. Oh. Grims was at the end of that video. Sorry. I still have it up? I do. Hang on a second here. I'm going to bring this back up. Share. Tell me I don't love my followers. Look at this. We're back. Okay. And Cool Frog runs the chat, man. Was it? Oh, yeah. So here we go. We're going to enlarge this. That didn't work, did it?
Gio says, sometimes life is chaos, but the North follows. Ride the wave with integrity and all will be well. LB and DUI. Peace, Disney gal. I think he saw himself in Whitney, thus took it easy on her. That's talking about JD being kind there.
So this is, I'm going to flip it back because that was a perfect break right there. So this is, they're doing the super chats at the end. This is good logic. Has legal bites learned. I don't know who this dude is. He obviously is not a professional like me because he is sitting with his back to a window with sun shining into it. That's not how you take pictures. Anyway, Grimm's Bar, look at this. I respect that you guys are able to bury the hatchet. The situation was great for the grift, though. No such thing as bad press. God, Grimm knows it. Was a great learning experience for the chat as well. Not everything is a nail. Love y'all's work. Awesome.
I respect you guys being able to bury the hatchet. The situation was great for the grip, though. No such thing as bad press. Was a great learning experience for chat as well. Not everything is a nail. Love y'all's work.
That is the okay. So that's cool though that Divinity got that in there. I'm glad. Okay, so that's cool though. Oh, that's me again. I don't know why I did that. I'm trying to get out of here, guys. I'm so sorry. So let's see what else we got. There is. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you guys like the banner at the bottom? I did that so I remember what I wanted to talk about. So Depp and Heard, the jury's tomorrow. Has anybody heard any updates about Johnny Depp being there? I heard that he asked if he could not be there. So he will probably be on an island, and we'll find out like in a week after it's over. I do not know. But I will say, let's see here. So, jury. I would say the best way to win a jury is facts and emotions. Unless you're a heartless bastard like me and just facts. Yeah, it was Fast and Furious. So I think the facts, if they stick to it, but there's a lot of stuff out there. And I saw finally somebody was breaking it down today that I saw. And when I say I saw this, I'm not saying that I've watched these videos, but I see the title of these videos. And I can put my cursor over and it plays like the first 15 or 20 seconds. And you can kind of get a little guess of what it's talking about. I hate to say it, man. I'm so running out of time with everything. Last night I was up till 4 a.m. I didn't expect the chat to go that long. Today had to go up see my folks. Had to come back, go to get stuff for the yard. It was just nonstop. We gone to Publix. You got these magnificent fried onion and bacon hamburgers, and usually the stuff that's got stuff like made up into it, where they make their own patties and stuff. I was like, oh, that sucks. And I was planning on doing these on the Big Green Egg, and I just realized I had gotten exhausted. Like, it was weird. Oh, we had to go to Target, and I don't know what the deal is with Target. It must be like old lesbians are running the air conditioners in there. Because it's what I'm talking about. As soon as I said that, you know exactly what it felt like. It was like muggy, and it was warm but cool. It was like there's no air conditioning, but it's not that so hot. It's like it's hard to breathe. There is no fresh air. Yes, absolutely. She is a nasty person and may lose from it. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. When did the jury start deliberating? They started Friday, but they got cut off. The judge said that they weren't going to she wasn't going to buy them dinner. Right? Isn't that weird? So they're coming back tomorrow. Will be, I think, the first full day. And I want to catch it. God, could you imagine I go get breakfast and I missed the verdict? I mean, that is so going to be my luck. I'll tell you what, I'm going to hit the stream thing. I may go get Biscuit. And, oh, man, I wish I need somebody to control the chat to run it. But, oh, yeah, RJ totally understands what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, they run the thermostat at Target. And it was like that weird humidity feel. Oh, it was awful. And I noticed then, I was like, man, like I miss like Target before they had Starbucks. And they had that little food center or whatever they had there. That popcorn they sold was awesome. And I would get their popcorn, and they had a deal for a while, like popcorn and Coke for like $1 or $1.50. And yeah, I spent a lot of time in Targets. I spent a lot when I was in law school. Because I'm living in Knoxville, driving to Nashville, and I get down there and I have some time to kill, and I'm like, Nashville had the best looking Target. So I get me a popcorn just to kind of walk around the store. When I say it out loud, it sounds kind of creepy. But it was good intentions. I mean, I was hungry. I'm poor, right? Popcorn is food. I think it's food. I don't know. Does corn count as food anymore, or is it plastics yet? It makes margarine. Margarine's one molecule away from being plastic. It also makes gasoline. So I don't know what corn is, but oh man, yes, you're right, RJ. ID Crisis, good night, bud. I'm sorry you had a rough weekend, man. Dude, water off Duck's back, man. Just don't worry about it. It's all done with. You're going to be refreshed tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. You're going to seize the moment tomorrow. It's funny. Life works that way. You just don't get stuck thinking about stuff like that. You just clear your mind. I know it's easier said than done, but whatever it is that gets you there, man, just get there and enjoy it. So I'm sorry you had a bad weekend. But, yeah, it was just, like I said, the temperature in Target is what got me. I was like, man, I just don't feel good. And then we had to go to Lowe's, and I was outside. I had to walk all over the place. And it was stupid. It was so stupid I had to walk all over the place. I was outside, and I was like, God, I'm getting tired. The weather's just, it's peak time for that muggy southern air. It's just like you need to be inside or like on a front porch with iced tea at this time, right? And it was like pulling to the parking lot, it was like 91 degrees. So it's perfect southern weather. And I'm like, but I hadn't slept much. I was like, God, I just don't feel good about this whole thing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm up and stuff for tomorrow for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, it'll be a miracle. But I think I will be, hopefully. But so my thing is about on juries, it's facts and it's emotions. So do you reach emotions? We're not allowed to see juries anymore. Thank you, Antifa and Black Lives Matter. That they are now taking away seeing juries. And you're supposed to. You're supposed to be able to see your accuser. You're supposed to be able to see all this stuff. And because now, look at the Rittenhouse trial. They had the jurors park in a secret location. And a bus came and pick them up. Because people are getting their license plates. And try to look up. You can't look up license plates on your own. You have to know somebody who can do that. Or you have to be somebody who can do that. And that's what they're worried about with juries now. Is that not the weirdest thing? South is good till August. Yeah, and August, it really kind of depends. Though, man, you get down, yeah, there's bad times. I moved one time into a place, it's living in Florida, in August, and it happened to be like the hottest day that year. And it's just awful. Kara's got to go back to Canada, so she's calling it a night too. Gosh, everybody's calling it a night. I need to call it a night. So tomorrow though, let's see here. I heard somebody else say this, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. If it's and I don't know if they can even have a hung jury, but this person said this was that if it's a fast verdict, it means it went good for Johnny. If it's a long verdict, if it takes a couple of days, they think it'll be a hung jury. So, I need that yawn button. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, at least you get real from me. So, you got that going for you. How'd you listen to me chase that yawn down with a delicious drink of Dr. Pepper? Yo, I'm so excited. Since I had Corona, I can drink diet drinks again. That's the coolest thing ever, because I drink like 10 of these things a day. And I got really fat quickly when I couldn't drink diet drinks. I was like, what is going on? I was like, oh yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of calories in Cokes. So anyway, I think the problem going to be is separating the facts. Because, I don't know all the stuff that people are talking about that happened. But someone put it out real easy today. It was like, Amber's like, oh, look, there's lines of cocaine. And like, tonight, I think it was Andrew Branca was saying, it's like, yeah, that picture looks staged because there's stuff around the lines of cocaine. You've got to bend down. Your nose has to get to the table. Okay? You can't do it when you got a bag sitting there next to you. You got 2 beers sitting on the table next to it. So it doesn't work that way. I'm like, oh, yeah, good. Oh, hey, guys. Cool Frog's going live. I'm going to be getting off. Go check out Cool Frog. Oh, gosh, man. The Alinsky. Dude, I forgot about. Who was it that was talking about that all the time? Was that Glenn Beck? See, I got away. When Limbaugh died, I just talk radio just sucks. I listen to Bob Yarborough. That's the only talk radio I listen to. But anyway, so it's Amber's facts. They don't read like anything that is actionable. Or no, excuse me. They don't. They're not a defense. It's but I was really nice to Johnny, and then he got really drunk, and so then I cut his finger off. I pooped in his bed. I made him have to get a separate hotel room and hide. I said all this horrible stuff about him. Everything. And it's just, for these are people, again, they got their own island. Right? At least Johnny does. But, it's Amber's too. They're married. I don't know how emotion plays with the jury on that. Facts wise, it's applying the facts to the law. Now that's where I'm going to get burned, in my opinion, because you got to realize that jurors don't always do it to the law, right? They do it to their emotions. So I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. I'll probably piggyback on Rekieta again. So, I like to pretend I'm the extra person on his panel, so I can be the, I'm a cool guy. I don't know. But, and then this, I tell you what, I like having my scroll at the bottom. It reminds me of what I want to talk about. And talk about this shortly, and we'll leave. So we wrap up now, midnight my time. Memorial Day's over. Memorial Day has a long history that is forgotten. I didn't know until maybe it was last night that it was 1971 when it got changed to being called Memorial Day. Before then, it was Decoration Day. Now, I knew Decoration Day, but I didn't know. I guess it was like maybe my mom. Like, talk about, it's Memorial Day. I need to send flowers to, whatever, somebody's grave. I'm like, that's not how that works. Memorial Day, like, it's for the military. Well, it's Decoration Day, and I was reading that how important it was in different areas. And particularly like in Appalachia, it's a big deal. It's a cultural thing. Family reunions would be planned around it. It's the time of year people go and they clean up the grave sites and stuff. I hate grave sites. I hate death. I absolutely hate it. I feel like I'm being robbed. The idea of death makes me think I'm being robbed. Because I love life. I love it more. Every day is something new. And yet sometimes I get down and I have to put myself in a check. And, there you go. It was traditional way is that would happen for everybody. And also in the South, Decoration Day has a strong connection to the Confederacy. And the Memorial Day, as we know it, came after because you'd have Southerners would be putting up, put flowers, put flags up and stuff for the grave sites of Civil War veterans. And I think they still allow it in veteran cemeteries. There are Confederate soldiers that are buried in them because after the war, they were given back citizenship and all U.S. rights. And considered, American soldiers. It's the only way that the South would have ever accepted surrender. And I still think that a large part of the South hasn't accepted surrender, but that's a different podcast or video or whatever we're doing, chat. But all that aside, Memorial Days become more and more, and we think about it, it's you think of veteran, you think of those who died in war or served the military. And I was saying this some last night. We wouldn't have stuff like this, like YouTube and Twitter and everything else, except for those men and women. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Because these are the guys I feel the most sympathy for, because they were just trying to protect their homes and the best way they knew how. And now they are absolutely just, history is trying to take everything from them. And they're dead. They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything wrong. They've not done anything wrong to anybody who's alive today. But all these guys that died in war or served and stuff like that, we wouldn't have the things we have now. And we're such a fragile experiment, America is, that these men and women, they have a bravery that I don't share. If you told me to join the military, I'd be like, I'm not the person for it, because when the shooting starts happening, I go the other way. As much as I wish I weren't that way, I know I'm not a good candidate for it. And that does bother me. That's something I've always thought about. And it's something that I greatly, greatly respect. Not only of the people that serve, but their families that support back home. And I hope that every day, in some part of you, is Memorial Day. And I hope you, I'm going to have to check that out. But I hope that all of you get a chance, think of veteran, talk to them. I'll say right now, we're losing 2 sets of veterans. And one is the Korean War veteran, and they have stories that are unlike anything you'll ever hear. Talk to them and ask them to tell their story. So, what'd you do in Korea? And the other one is Vietnam. And the Vietnam veteran has never been treated fairly. It's the first media war. And we just kind of crapped on it because people didn't like the idea of the war itself. They didn't like the politics behind it. It's the French's fault, okay? But anyway, it's they're a great group that, again, were put into extraordinary circumstances that they didn't want to be in, but they did to their best of their ability. And they forever, their service, Vietnam, for the Vietnam veterans service, that time period forever changed the way America looks at fighting wars. So if you get a chance to talk to one, just ask them, say, if you don't mind, tell me. Don't prod them about it. If they want to talk, they'll tell you. They'll talk to you about it. If they don't want to talk about it, they'll say, I don't talk about it. But it's an amazing tale. And I hope that everybody enjoys what their service has kept for us. guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit those like buttons, all those good things. Be safe, y'all. Please be safe. Come back here. Every day we need to do everything we can to make it a good day. If you're having a bad day, chill out for a second. Sit down and have a few moments to yourself. Just stop the world and say, okay, I'm going to reset this and save your day. And till tomorrow morning, y'all, Godspeed, and I don't know, I'll see you guys, I guess, tomorrow, right? I hope so. Anyway, see you guys. Thank you.